can you win sole custody of your child? Well, my name is Akiva Goldman. I'm the director and founder of Goldman & Associates. Our firm is a primary focus on family law issues here in Michigan, and today we're continuing our video series designed to educate and inform the public of general propositions. Please subscribe to our channel. You know, when we talk about sole custody, we talk about whether the court will grant you legal and physical custody all by yourself with no joint aspect of it at all. In other words, the child stays with you. You make all the important decisions regarding the child. The other party doesn't weigh in at all. Now, how can you create a scenario where the court will grant that to you? Well, it's difficult. It's difficult because while the court will decide where the child has to sleep, and that is a less difficult decision, but deciding that one person is going to call the point on all the major decisions and the other one not, that is not so easy to convince the court to do that. You really are going to have to show the court a couple things. And one, you're going to have to show the court that you can't work together. It can't be that both parties are sharing in the decision-making process because you don't have a working relationship. Every time you call the other side, they hang up on you. They have blocked you. They have ghosted you. You know, when you do get them on the phone, they hang up. So there's no way to get them to weigh in. They won't weigh in because they won't talk to you. They won't communicate. They won't participate. Well, if that's the case, then decisions can't be joint because then we're stuck in the mud. We have a joint decision. We can't get the other side to comply. If you can convince the court that that's going on, it makes sense that the court will say, okay, they don't want to participate. They don't want to weigh in. You can't get them on the phone. If that's the case, all the decisions are going to be yours to make. When the other person comes around, maybe we'll revisit the issue. So that's one way to do it. Another way to do it is if the person is making themselves available, but they're incompetent. They're making themselves available, but they're drug addicts and alcoholics. They make decisions based on things that are outside of what's in the best interest of the child. If you can show that, or if you can show that the person is maintaining their decision-making ability just to make your life difficult, if you can show that to the court, then the court might give you that full authority. I'll give an example. Let's say you've got a situation where there is joint legal custody, so you got to weigh in on important decisions. And every single time there's an important decision, they disagree. And it's not that they disagree for a legitimate reason. You say black, they say white. That's it. Every single time, that's it. And you can show the court a history of where, on the one hand, they said that they love a certain school system. On the other hand, as soon as you decided that you want to put the child in that system, they won't agree. So now you got to go to court. If you can show that, for example, they are big on vaccines, but as soon as it became time to vaccinate your child, they refuse. They refuse to sign whatever's necessary. Why? No reason why. They're just trying to make it a hard time. If you can show the court that they're just vexatious and they are just obstructionist in what's going on, but for no good reason, for no legitimate reason, and you've had to come to court and spend money on lawyers constantly all the time just to get compliance with an issue that they agree on. They just are being contrarian because they feel they don't want to make it easy for you. If you can show that to the court may very well give you full decision-making power. But again, look how hard that is to show. Look at the history you'd have to show. So it's very difficult. Can it be done? Yes, it can be done, but there are limited circumstances. Most cases, the court wants both parents to be parents. And that means they got to make the important decisions. And they got to do it together, even though they may find that distasteful. The court will take that opportunity away from one parent and give the full decision-making power to the other parent, and on occasion, but again, it's going to have to be a situation where the court feels that's the only way it can work. If you have any questions about your case, reach out and we'll be glad to help you out.